Mr. Brown, come on up. Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Brown, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court attorney Phyllis Gay Robinson, P71733 on behalf of Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, please state your name for the record.
Terrence Brown.
Good morning. What are we doing today?
Good morning, Your Honor. Commander Reactor People, P84088.
And good morning, Your Honor. Jacob Leckie appearing on behalf of this court under permission of, Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
Granted.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, Mr. Brown has been made it on. I'd like to take advantage of it.
Tell me about
Yes. Your Honor, the defendant is going to be pleading to guilty to count 1 domestic violence under MCL 7694A. We ask that the defendant be sentenced to 1 year probation, no contact between witness. Defendant must complete batter's intervention and substance abuse evaluation anyway. And whatever brings off with the school.
Right. I'm normally inclined to do a pre-sentence investigation on this. Go ahead.
So a couple of things. One, we would ask that it be a no assaultive contact as they do have children together.
Okay.
With regards to the pre-sentence report, I have spoken with sister counsel. It is my understanding that the complaining witness does not wish to make a statement. We were preparing for the potential of having to come back, but I think that sister counsel will be in agreement to immediate sentencing if the court is willing to.
Okay. Criminal history?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Your
And-
Honor. Regarding modifying the the terms from no contact.
Let's not get there yet.
Okay.
Any criminal history?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Where do you work?
For
How long?
5 years.
All right. Any objections to an immediate sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Let's talk about what the agreed terms of the plea were.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I'll let this one.
So, Your Honor, we would have no issue amending the no contact to allowing communication through child support only, but it's not a no assaultive. Just a no contact with the permission that you can communicate for our child.
It would be no contact except regarding the minor children.
There, you know what? I heard about it like one time. There's supposedly there's some, I don't know if it's an agency or process through the front of the court that's like a third party that all communications go through. And there was a cute little name for it.
In this court order, I don't see why not.
I can order anything until somebody tells me no.
So this is the thing. There's no child custody, child support matter that has ever gone through the Third Circuit Court for these kids. They've
Okay.
always been in these kids' lives.
They've just done co-parenting on their own. Yeah. Yeah.
In place there.
Right.
That system because they're not in that system.
All right. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it sounds logical. All right.
Say he has to reach out to her mother to say, hey, I want to get the kids on.
Mother-in-law work?
My mom is great.
Your mom or her mom? Who are we going to use?
Mother stays in Florida.
Right. But she gets along with your mother, okay?
Judge, I would be concerned. We don't necessarily have to narrow it down to the mother. I would be okay with no contact except with third parties regarding the minor children.
That's fine.
Okay. So that's one condition we've agreed on. What else? Delayed sentence for how long?
A year.
12 months? All right. Any other conditions?
Just those previously stated on record.
That's why I'm asking, because I didn't write them down.
Okay. Be a mental health evaluation and treatment, substance abuse evaluation. And all that would be taken under 7694.
All right. Counsel, in agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry, that would include bathrooms intervention as well.
Yes, I apologize.
All right. So the way I do is I order the evaluations, and then if the evaluations recommend treatment, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, that's my understanding of this.
What, were there any terms discussed about the batterers counseling? Because there's, some are very specific, long programs, some are just batterers counseling. Was there any discussion?
There was no discussion, Your Honor. I would prefer a program that is minimum of 6 months. But since it was not newly offered, Blackpool Defense Counsel was that. Your Honor.
I'll tell you what I'm comfortable with. Somebody that my probation department uses and knows they do a good job. How's that?
That works.
So I'll make a note as directed by probation. All right, so mental health, substance abuse eval, batters counseling, and the no contact except third party. That's it?
Yes, sir.
How many kids we talking about? Youngest? How old?
3.
Oldest?
But
Is the complainant here today?
She is not, Your Honor. Our victim advocate won't just spoke with her. She does not want to give.
Okay. All right. Anything else before I sentence?
Nothing from the meeting.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 12-month delayed sentence. The evaluation for mental health and substance abuse. Batters counseling is directed by probation, no contact except through third parties regarding the kids only. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $500. It looks like you already owe us some money on some old civil infractions. Are you in a position, $760 on the 2 speeding tickets? Are you in a position to commit to some kind of a payment plan today?
yeah, I really want to get a garnished out my check, so I want to know.
I don't even know if we'll do that, but before you leave the building, I'm ordering it. Before you leave the building, have a plan with my downstairs clerks to get that taken care of. If they can do that, we'll do it. All right? Good. All right. All right, now, official sentencing's over. Now I got a lecture. 6 kids. Young kids. You are going to be dealing with their mother for a long time. Agreed? Okay. I wish she was here so I could lecture you both about this. At one point, you two loved each other to make 6 babies together. You have to be at least as civil with each other as you would be with the person you order your coffee from at Starbucks. You have to figure out how you can civilly co-parent for the benefit of those 6 babies. Because, Dad, how many daughters you got? Do you want any one of your daughters to have to choose to invite you or their mother to the wedding because they can't comfortably have both of you there without worrying about what's going to happen? Do you want that for your little girls? All right. So obviously things went south in the relationship. You got to fix whatever's going on. So for those kids, you can be at least as civil as you would be to a stranger in the street. You got to, and it's going to be hard. So once again, I wish she was here to hear this, because if you need help with that, we got people, if all the stuff I just ordered here doesn't help you put the tools in your toolbox so you can be that dad going forward, then you come back here and just on your own come and say, I need help learning what I need to learn so I can get along with their mother for the benefit of my children. Would you make that promise to me? For your babies. All right, I'm done. Good luck.
No factual.
Oh, I didn't take the plea yet.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I gotta wait. We got all on the sentencing stuff. So you understand your rights and options. You understand the possible penalty for the charge. Understanding all of that, you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily. What was the incident date? You know the incident date, counsel?
I have
January 15th. Where at? City of Sumter, Township of Sumter. Or dear.
On the date and time stated in the record, did you have an assaultive contact with the mother?
Yes.
Ladies, satisfied?
yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lickey, satisfied?
Yes, sir.
Now we're done. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Are we ready on Riley?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, counsel. Your appearance, please. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Appearances on the People versus Michael Rochelle. Am I saying that right, Rochelle?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Say it. Say your name. Rochelle. Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
Brianna Hines, PA 745 on behalf of Mr. Rochelle. Mr. Chamber.
Thank you. Have a seat.
Judge, we're not able to move forward today. We do not have the officers involved with the felony case. I do have the victims on the misdemeanor, but the officers are not present. Don't know the exact reason, but I believe there was some issues potentially. Maybe the officer in charge can shed
Sure.
or like. Judge, due to there was a funeral, that happened in the community for an officer. And I don't know for certain because I haven't had a discussion with the detective in charge of doing the serving of the subpoenas, but I believe it could have played a role in why officers weren't served. I would respectfully request a 1-week adjournment.
And Judge, I understand the gravity of the situation with it being a funeral. We would just object to an adjournment. It's almost.
Counsel, you can sit down. We put a lot of effort into trying to make sure anybody from Ramos PD that wanted to go to the funeral could go to the funeral today. The only files that I had requests on to adjourn for that reason were adjourned. So today, I'm going to dismiss the felony charge. Obviously, it's without prejudice. You can refile if you want to. But I tried to avoid this from happening yesterday by saying, tell me which ones are the problem and I'll deal with them. And I thought we did a great job doing it. If you want to move forward with the misdemeanor, let's do it today.
Yes, we will move forward with the misdemeanors. Right?
Well, I guess I'm confused because we're here for a felony prelim, so I don't know what's.
Well, the felony's been dismissed. They may or may not recharge. I've still got an active misdemeanor. We can pre-try it. I'm not telling you got to go to trial today. I'm saying we can pre-try the misdemeanor.
Yes, Judge, our office position is to move forward with the cases that aren't dismissed. So the 2 misdemeanors. But then, don't want to move forward?
I've got 1 misdemeanor disturbing the peace and I've got a felony that I just dismissed.
You guys want to move forward? Can you please state your name for the record?
Stephen Blackburn.
Blackburn? Thank you. Thank you.
You want to move forward?
Give me a second, I'm sorry.
Well, you can have your discussion and then state it for the record so that it's clear.
Counsel, and I didn't mean to be rude when I said sit down, but I didn't need to hear what you said because my decision was made when I did what I did yesterday.
Judge, I do want to thank the court for being very proactive yesterday.
No, that's no need. I know. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just. Mr. Mohammed, do you know anything about our 1230 Harris file?
So on that case, it's a special.
That's not you? Harris, Andre Harris, 1230.
That's Patricia Management.
Oh, it is?
That one should be hold on.
Hey,
And then the 1 p.m. robbery is also a different prosecutor. It's the elder abuse prosecutor.
oh, okay. Thank you.
Brittany Joe,
Maddox or Murdoch's, I can't recall the extension.
and that's on Adams?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
artist and.
Hey, Joe, put Mandernack on notice. I'm ready to start hers. Because this is either going to be a plea or a dismissal or a pretrial or a dismissal, and I'm not going to be able to hold off too long.
Just unfamiliar with misdemeanors, if you're only the felony.
Sure.
So what are we doing? I guess? He's gonna
See if he's got an offer, take a deal, or set it for trial. And Hadley's still out there. We've got one of our misdemeanor MIDC attorneys is here. Yeah. Yeah, we can have Mr. Hadley speak to Mr. Rochelle about that one if you want. I just want to accomplish something if we can, so it's not a completely wasted day.
There's no resolution.
She knows, Tricia.
Hadley's still out there working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she. Hello. Please.
Oh, I don't care. Is there any paperwork?
Do we have paperwork? What's his last name? Last name. Check.
Okay. Judge, if I can then just voir dire the victims, I
Sure.
want to have.
Sure. Come on up to the podium if you would, gentlemen.
Hey. I go to
Good. State your names on the record.
Black.
All right, gentlemen, raise your right hand. Swear affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today. Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is it your intention not to move forward with this case in regards to the misdemeanors that you're associated with?
Yes.
Yeah, are you making this decision freely and voluntarily? Have you been threatened or harassed in any way?
No.
Okay, but at this time, the people would no way cross in regards to the misdemeanors.
No objection from defense?
Yes.
Granted. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Oh, Judge, one last thing.
Sure.
Lions tab that I guess is still in.
I'm sorry, what?
An autographed Lions tab is still in police.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they send a property release order, I don't know. what you're-
Let's see if the detective knows anything about that. Maybe we can handle that informally. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yes, Mr. Rochelle, you have hold on. Or Mr. Rochelle was writing an autographed Lions tab that didn't get back. You know, we're trying to get.
So if they took it as property, it wasn't property. Not property. If it's ever property, so no. Then I'd have to inquire to the arresting officers. If the where the property's at, I don't want to speak for them, they said, they have to ask the officer.
Jeff, would you mind checking into that?
They're not-
Counsel, if you're willing, give him a phone number. He can call and tell you what he finds out. You want our help or don't you?
I'm sorry, you got mine?
Yeah, I can take the government and I'll ask the, or I can put you in contact with someone that would know where to find your property.
What do you got, Josh?
Okay.
If like your clients, if they didn't take it, then I'm like, oh, hold on, what's out there? But
Mr. Rochelle, you should really stop talking. You're ahead, and that can change.
Besides that, that's all that's done.
Have a great day. If you want one, we can get you one. Yeah, I got it right here. I'm ready on Jemison. Good morning, ma'am. Counsel, what do we got?
Your Honor, we've resolved this matter. I think we're arraigned a pretrial, waiting for formal reading, prepared to move forward. We'd like to accept the people's plea offer. This
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this civil infraction is going to be reduced to 80. The pending WLS will be dismissed and guilty to
No ops.
no ops.
Got it. Moore, Veronica. I love that name. Is it made up?
Yeah.
I love it.
Your Honor, it's just for the court's understanding. The basis of this suspension is out of Ohio. There was a civil judgment from a car accident a couple of years ago. $1,400 balance. She's in the process of getting paid down.
Yep.
Lawfully be able to drive again.
So you're getting there, light at the end of the tunnel. Awesome. Are you working?
White and move
How long have you been back?
Been back since November.
So we're gonna allow it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's,
Was it default?
this is a show cause today.
Oh,
It wasn't on the schedule today.
But today wasn't on our, talking about more.
Not for the,
you missed a court date February 12th. What happened?
I didn't get any paperwork for it. That's why I ended up calling
And when did you move back to Michigan?
because I'm getting a divorce.
No, when?
Oh, when? November.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'll set it aside. Okay. All right. So you went over your rights and options. You understand all those?
yeah.
Yeah. And you understand the possible penalty for the no valid operator's license on person charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge? January 23, 25, did you drive a vehicle while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied at 275 and 94?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll take the no ops and the impeding traffic, dismiss the drove while license suspended, and the speeding. Are we inclined for sentencing today?
Would like to do immediate sentencing here. I'd like to do the payment plan and get this thing knocked
Yep.
out.
Anything else I should know?
Just again, that she's financially kind of an in-between spot right now, and again, working towards getting that other issue paid off.
Ma'am, anything you want me to know that has not been covered?
I think she did pay nearly the day in question, Your Honor, was one of the nasty icy days that we had in January. So, yeah, I guess to say that she's already been, received some punitive, action on this one in the way of Mother Nature and the vehicle damage that day.
All right, fines and costs on the no valid operator's license on person, $350. Fines and costs.
Right here is where the courtroom rhythm really reveals itself, and it's fascinating if you're paying attention. Up to this point, you've seen multiple cases move quickly, almost like a system on autopilot. But don't mistake speed for carelessness. What's actually happening is judicial efficiency in action. The judge is balancing time, fairness, and legal precision, all at once. Notice how routine phrases like bond continued or we'll set a date might sound simple, but they carry serious weight. These decisions directly impact someone's freedom, their schedule, even their future. Every date set here isn't random. It's part of a tightly controlled legal timeline. When both sides agree quickly, like we're seeing here, it usually means behind-the-scenes negotiations already happened. Court is just the final stage, the visible tip of the iceberg.
On the impeding traffic, $250, total is $600. You can go downstairs, make a payment plan, and we'll get you on your way.
Thank you, Your Honor. Anything else at this time?
All right. Good luck, ma'am.
Yes.
On who? I got it. Come on up. Counsel, your appearance for Reeves.
Good morning, Judge Brianna Hines, PA, 456, standing in for Shirley Bosey on behalf of Mr. Reeves.
Is that all right with you? The stand-in?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, counsel.
Standing for record, please.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Jason Shelby, Reeves.
Good morning. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Judge, briefing for.
We can do that. Heather,
Well, it looks like you're in receipt of discovery.
I got no dates.
Yeah.
March 26th work?
Sorry, Judge West.
It's all right.
March 26th. That works.
All right. 12:30?
Yes.
Good?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. All right, bond will be continued. Anything else, counsel?
That's all.
All right, you guys stick around. We'll give you a paper notice. Good morning, Mr. Riley. What do we got?
Judge, we are trying to schedule it for a
Exam? March 26th available? Okay. March 26th? That work for you? Afternoon?
6, yeah.
How about April 30?
April 3rd.
30.
Court at 9.
I can go out to May 7th. If that doesn't work, we got to get Heather involved. That work? Yeah. How about 11 o'clock in the morning? Mr. Riley, that works? Anything as to bond, counsel?
Judge asked for continuing.
It will. Bond continued. All right, Mr. Riley, have a seat. We're going to get you a paper notice with that date on it.
See you, Judge. I haven't seen.
Always apply. I was thinking when I saw you walk in, it's been a while. Hope. Good morning, counsel.
Morning, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. Counsel, your appearance for Pope, please.
It's Jason Ross on behalf of Ms. To my right, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. Counsel, I'm trying to find your lady on my list. There she is. All right, what are we doing?
Trial or pre-trial conference is better.
Good.
Prosecutor, we are going to be accepting a plea to impaired on this one.
Wow, that's a little unusual.
Judge, this is it's about 15 months old. So this has been quite a while since it occurred. She's gone through treatment. She's working full-time.
Good for you.
Set to graduate. She's done a lot, and I think that's why we were given the benefit in this case.
Huge benefit. So what are you doing? What are you going to school for?
I go to school for mental health and social work. I'm also planning on going back to get my surgical technician. It's always what I wanted to do, but I graduated May 17
From where?
from OCC.
Good for you. All right. Okay, I'm assuming you're going along with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if I'm reading this correctly, the agreement is that I actually send her for a pre-sentence investigation.
That's correct.
I'm not even sure I have the authority to do it on a civil infraction, but who's going to argue? But you're not going to argue, are you? I'm going to take a plea to impaired. Oh, I'm reading that as impeding traffic.
Okay, okay.
That's why I was like, this is quite the deal.
No, it
Yeah.
is. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, all right, okay, we're good, we're all right then. All right, so did you go over your rights and options with counsel? You understood all that? And you understand the possible penalty for the charge? The new charge?
Yes.
Yes.
And understanding all of that, are you pleading to that added charge freely and voluntarily today? All right. Counsel, you want to board here? December 1, 23 in Romulus?
December 23 readings. And prior to then, had you consumed alcohol?
No.
I'm saying prior. Did you have an on that day, did you have a run-in with the police?
Yes.
And prior to that run-in, had you consumed alcohol?
Yes.
And you believe that alcohol impaired your ability to drive?
Satisfied? I'm satisfied if you are.
Judge.